Tantra show, or we have different name, Tea with Tantra. I am Lien Kriya, your host, and today it's my honor to have you here, the Master Ananda Kumar, a Tantra teacher, spiritual teacher, and one person that I admire the most. So thank you, Teacher Ananda, for being here with us today. And today we would like to hear a lot of Tantra topic and how to be more grounded and more balanced in life. So first of all, I want to invite you to share a little bit your spiritual journey and Tantra.
So thanks, Lien, for making this opportunity. I think many people want to know about Tantra, what they want to, they're very curious. There is a lot of ideas. It becomes like a hobby. But there is also many distractions, so it's good to get more clarity. So first about my journey. My journey started first time when I lose my mother. When I was 12 years old, my mother died in my arms. So that's the first time I wake up from a child. I feel like, oh, what is life? What is love? Why are we here? What are we supposed to do? Why people die? All these questions started awakening in me when I was 12, the teenager. And then I also had another, my own near-death experience. When I was in the water, I go in. So I tried everything to come up, but I couldn't. So I let myself surrender. At some point I let go. I can see my whole life like my life is finished. But somehow when I touched the bottom, something like a light, it put me up. So I come up. So that removed me from my own fear of death and everything. Then the third one was my spiritual experience. It happened during my college time. So when I was in nature, so naturally something changed in me. I feel I become one with everything. I can feel the tree, I can feel the leaves, I can feel everything. So these three experiences kind of wake me up and start looking at life in a different way. And we started opening my channels. At that time I didn't know what is yoga, tantra, nothing. So this experience became like a milestones in my life, especially the last experience with the nature, that I feel one with everything. So later I understand more clearly, oh, this they call samadhi experience, oneness experience. At that time I didn't know words, nothing. But these experiences wake me up to see what is life on a deeper level and how to live life, why are we here, and how we can, what is our potential, who we are. So all this put me in this journey of exploring yoga and tantra. And then I went through different masters, ashrams, places, process. And, yeah, it's an ongoing journey.
So how long have you been in the Tantra journey?
Yeah, I would say this spiritual experience of this oneness, that I feel that is in my first strong spiritual experience, I would say, which means nearly 25 years.
Wow, yeah. 25 years.
Yeah.
It's nearly
one
age.
generation.
Yeah, one generation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are the most basic things we should talk about Tantra? Somebody say that Tantra is just about sex. And especially when we Google it, Google the term Tantra, a lot of sex images appeared. So what are you going to do in order to purify the word Tantra?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Because, for example, the yoga and Tantra both come from India. When yoga came out of India, when it goes to West, America and many things, so it became just asana, the body postures. People forget yoga is a lifestyle, it's a path. Same way when Tantra come out of India, when people West started taking Tantra, they say, oh wow, it also accepts sexuality. So this is the time the Western world is also opening about sexuality, like 1960s, 70s, where the hippie movement and people coming out, feminism, the freedom movement. So that is the time they say, oh, what is the spiritual path which can include everything? So Tantra was a spiritual path which includes everything. But for the West, they come out of a lot of suppression of sexuality. Because in the West, the idea was sex is sin. That was the old idea.
Yes.
But when Tantra says sex is sacred, then like, oh, what is this new idea? So people adapt, and maybe people who needed more sexual healing, they attracted towards more Tantra. So in the West, mostly they work mostly with sexuality in the name of Tantra. But for me, Tantra is a whole lifestyle. So it is how to transform, how to grow your full potential in all the aspects of your life. How you drink your tea, how you eat your food, how you take shower, how you make love, everything. How can I be more present? And how that experience itself can open the doors to deeper dimension within us. It's not only some special spiritual experience. How you make even a normal, ordinary situation, how you can open the door, the master key, to expand into these magical spaces inside of us. So Tantra is a path of transformation.
Yes.
It's a path of elevation, evolution, where, like I give this example, from a crawling worm, how we can become a butterfly, to see, oh, who am I? What I'm supposed to do in this life.
Wonderful image of transformation.
Yeah. So how I can express my full potential. Am I just here to work, make money, have children and die one day, or something more bigger? So for me, Tantra gives accepting tools. It's accepting tools for all the qualities of life. It's not denying. Some spiritual paths, they deny. They say, oh, don't do these things. You let go of many things. People think spirituality means I let go of everything, I become empty, then I sit in a mountain, then I find who I am. So that is one way. Sometimes it's needed. For example, when you have been eating junk food for a long time, first you need to go through fasting. It's a phase of cleansing. But you are not going to live in fasting for your whole life. That is one phase of life where you're removing all the distractions and come back to purify and make it yourself, simplify. But then, how do you come back to daily life? With this new awareness. So for me, Tantra gives that answers. So how I can live in my normal life, how I can elevate this normal life experience into a spiritual experience, into a evolution. How I can evolve wherever I am, whoever I am, So how I can integrate back in life, not only running away from life, because otherwise we create a split. Society is going towards material, money, this. Then spiritual people say, oh, you don't need all these things, and stay out. So you create two divisions. For me, Tantra is a path of unification. Unification of all the contrast. Masculine, feminine, there is still a struggle. Women have been suppressed for a long time, the feminine qualities. Now it's slowly giving more space. But in Tantra, always both were respected to grow and support each other. So in a way, you support all these opposites and find something new, create something new. So Tantra gives space for both extremes. Your darkness, your light, your masculine, your feminine. So you bring more awareness how you can integrate and create something new. So it's a path of unification, path of evolution, path of transformation.
Wow, wonderful. Unification, transformation,
evolution. And not only transformation means it's not only a one-time experience. It's like how you bring it back, how you evolve. You take the next step, then
take something to the next step.
And live there, then again expand. So it's like a continuous journey. It's a flowering of life. It's a flowering of who we are.
Yes. Oh, I love the way you talk. I love the way how you transform a specific, difficult topic into a simple way. I understand. Bye.